I mean, look at this guy's name. He said he was Rage Hack. It kind of makes sense when I look at his name. So this is finals. Let's see it. 10 eliminations and still finishing 20th. It's pretty crazy. A lot of people here. Holy crap. Look at this map. Just locked on to 2 people. It was already super sus from the first 5 seconds. I could tell this guy's cheating. Just with his crosshairs, without information, how direct he's putting them on people's head. It wasn't even the elimination there. It's that. The stuff like that. Where his crosshairs are just sticking to people randomly for a second or two when you can't see them. And it's not just sticking them, it's always sticking on their head. Look at this. So he knows this guy's here, but it's just on his head. And he still almost loses. This guy has an aimbot. Look, this guy's been crouching and you could hear him. He's going with the sword now, but he already knew he was here. Might be able to hurt him, it's fair enough. But this guy has ESPs on. Even he just knows where to find certain things so fast, right? The perfect route to take to not run into somebody and get loot. Who takes that shot and hits the branch that has this good of aim apparently? And then he sees this player. You can just see the way he's angling. Because he's not worried of anything, right? This is a finals and he does not look worried about the building or these corners. People are ratty, they'll just be crouching in such random places. It's different in the open. Look at that. Wow, that was just stuck on him. Puts his screen to where there's one other player that he can't even see. Just knows there's already a player here. He was so confident before he saw him. Look how confident he is there's a player over here. There's no way you can hear this guy or your footprints yet. Just look at his crosshair. It's just a matter of times he does stuff like this right here and you can't see him and he puts it right on his head. The amount of times he does that to people to different this whole game, there's just no way. Again, he does it so much. And you can see when he does it, because he's not tracking the player. That's what's super weird. He's snappy with it. It'd be different if he was just kind of tracking, and it was really good tracking. But every time he's tracking, you can tell it's an aimbot just locked on. Like, it's so obvious. There's no smoothness to it. Just looking at 2 players as he heals, like all cheaters does, looks at the other one. Like, what was that? You tried to shoot him through the hill. We couldn't even see him at all. That was the outline of him. You knew that half bot was in there somehow? Yeah, sure. So he has loot visuals on. I already kind of knew that by the way he was looting. He's way too precise. Never goes in the wrong place. something that's already looted or anything like that. Oh shit. No, I might sound a bit tired in some of them. I record them at a different time now. So I'm still waking up when I'm recording these sometimes. I'm still half awake or half asleep. Jet lag, whenever you're like 13-hour time difference, it just messes with you a bit. He keeps shooting at walls where the player would be like exactly. And then look at that. Snapped on exactly where he landed. Just the way he puts his screen, like notice he's not looking up the hill, he's looking through the hill. It's a common thing they all do. You can tell when someone's scanning through things and when someone's scanning for people normally. You can tell the difference. It's got a trigger bot. Wow. Damn. I'm guessing, like the rest of them, he's probably on a DMA. I'm not sure. He's kind of raging a bit, and usually they don't rage on a DMA, but I guess they do that now. Usually before, it was those people on DMAs and things like this, they'd at least try to hide it. But now you see a lot of DMA users just rage hack. No, I know there's other ways to stay undetected for a little bit, but most people... that shit gets detected, but I guess there's other ways too. It's just so noticeable right now what he's doing. These snaps are crazy. I love replay. There's so many cheaters in this NA West, it's actually ridiculous. And they already banned a bunch of players, and still there's a bunch on this list. Alright, let's see what this guy's got in the endgame. Honestly, I sped it up a bit. You didn't miss much of him basically losing a lot of fights, and 1 health like 10 times. I mean, there's a lot of other cheaters in here as well. But it's still so sad that these guys have this many cheats and they're losing fights so often. Anytime they get into actual build fights, he struggled. Like, he couldn't get any eliminations. He was trying. I just can't imagine still. These guys lose when they have all of this. It's crazy to me. Like, it's one thing if they go down to other cheaters. Understandable. But a lot of times, these guys lose to regular players. Most of the time, they lose to regular players. Yeah, and that's what I mean. He's just gotta stick to doing that. He's not even good enough to use a trigger bot and aimbot. You can tell it's too much for him to build. He has to think about it too much. He loses track of things. Even though he has ESPs, he loses track of where they are. A lot of time he's just too confident. He's trying to pull an edit while he takes the wall, and the guy just lines up a shot and shoots him really hard, honestly. He's being smarter now, though. He's not taking any fights, because he knows. He's just locking onto people through walls. Yeah, I can see why it's gonna go down. He has to think about this too much. Oh, at a mat? No, he's not at a mat. Is that a bug? How can we get a builder? These are the players that come top even 100, or even that qualify is crazy that this is what this has become. When you used to watch their movement and other players and their aim, everyone looked like they were at least should be pro. Nowadays, these guys' movement, it's just so robotic. Yeah, you probably put thousands of hours into this game, but without cheats, you're nothing. Like, you're actually nothing, you're shit. And that's why you have zero awareness. No idea what's going around you. No idea what's going on. Just spraying and praying. What do you guys think? The next season they're gonna actually change something maybe? They're gonna have tournaments? Eventually I feel like they'll just take away tournaments, especially the solo cash cups, and just have FNCS or something like that.